This is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com, and we are looking at ticker symbol URBF. We'll be looking at three charts. The first chart is a daily chart. This chart represents, each candle represents 1 day of trading. As you can see here, there's this downtrend below the 50-day moving average. As you can see, the green line here and this ascending red resistance line is lined up with the 50-day moving average, which is this green line. And as you can see, there was a close above the 50-day moving average on Friday. That is at 0.0045. That is the key level to turn into support. Okay, there was a close above the horizontal resistance line, which was the high of day on this candle here. And then the next resistance level to break is this descending resistance line that formed from the tops of these candles here. So bulls want to see a break above that level, and then that would put the penny level on deck, the 0.01, and the 100-day moving average. The next simple moving average to break is the key simple moving average resistance level is this 100-day moving average at 0.0120. So that's this this red line right here lines up with it. Okay, so a very strong move last week for URBF. Yeah, if you caught our alerts in the chat, congrats. It really took off and closed strong end of day. As you can see up here, it closed so strong that Fasto closed at 100, which is completely maxed. So Fasto doesn't go any higher than 100. So as you can see, also it was a closing Marabuzo candle formed, and that shows there's no wick on this Friday's candle, and that means there was a high of day close. Notice there's no wick on the candle, so the share price closed at the high of day, and that pushed Fasto all the way up to 100. So Fasto is a little frothy, but if you look up here at RSI, you will see it's at 61.32. So RSI will not be overbought until 70. So there is still room to run on RSI. As you can see here, it's hitting this previous resistance level here at 60. That was right here with this peak once again up to the 100 level. So, and that was also this run up to the 50-day moving average. As you can see, this move right here is similar to this move right here. So what and as you can see, it closed again close to this resistance level, but this time the difference between this move and this move is there was a close on Friday above the 50-day moving average, but back here in the last week of September, URBF failed to close above the 50-day moving average. So this is a bullish change in trend. So what bulls want to see is this 50 level turn into support next week, and that would show that there's still upside potential. If the 50-day moving average turns into resistance, it will equal downside risk, and this ascending support line would be the next support level. As you can see, there's been very good volume. Look, there was this monster volume spike here. Bounce players loading down here at the bottom. So what we look for, especially on the OTC, is volume. It's all about volume. You've got to follow the volume. Avoid thinly traded stocks. Like when URBF was thinly traded here, you want to avoid it, and then the volume picks up, and that garners the interest. That shows there's interest in the stock, and most importantly, what the volume shows is there's liquidity, that you could enter the stock and exit it. And that's the biggest thing with OTC stocks, is being able to trade it without getting stuck or selling for a loss. If you'll see down here, MACD had a bull cross. 2 weeks ago, the black line crossed the blue line is, above it, which that's a nice bullish development there. And as you can see, a nice uptrend followed. And then if you look at the next chart here, this is the URBF 15-minute chart. Each candle represents 15 minutes of trading. This is a 4-day chart. As you can see, there's this very nice uptrend. Look how strong this uptrend is here. Candles are riding above this shows the 50, the 100, and 200-day moving average. And so as you can see, candles broke above those levels on the over here, starting on the 28th, and then on the 29th, candles were fully clear. They cleared them actually here on the 28th. and that was the bull signal here, was this close above the 50, the 100, and 200-day moving average. And look, the share price really took off after that. There was this golden cross here where the 50 crossed the 200 and then the 50 crossed the 100. So now the 50-day moving average is above the 100 and 200-day moving average. That's very strong. So this is a very nice uptrend. Once again, you have the high of day close. Notice this was the high here, 0.0062, the high of this rally. You know, that pushed Fasto up to 100, so that is maxed. RSI has actually been in the bull zone the whole day, pretty much on Friday, so that's very strong. You've got good volume. You know, there's this strong volume at the beginning, and the share price kept heading higher, which is usually a good sign. There wasn't a sell-off after the morning volume spike. And then down here on MACD, you've got MACD starting this bullish crossover here. So that's a nice little development. And then let's look at the last chart here. This is the 30-minute chart. And this shows the Bollinger Bands, okay, the Bollinger Bands, and then EMAs 4 and 8. EMA 4 is the gold line. EMA 8 is the red line. As you can see over here on the 28th, candles were trading below the middle Bollinger Band, EMAs 4 and 8, and then they broke above that level in the early part of the day, and then the candle started riding EMAs 4 and 8 support higher in what we call the bullish upper Bollinger Band channel, which is the candles forming above middle Bollinger Band resistance, between middle Bollinger Band resistance and upper Bollinger Band, upper Bollinger Band resistance and middle Bollinger Band support. We call that the upper Bollinger Band bullish channel. And so this right here is what you want to see when you're a bull, you're long, and you're riding the bull train. This is it right here, riding the candles higher. So as long as middle Bollinger Band at 0.0045 support holds, the uptrend should continue. So what you want to look for is if there's a close below the EMA 8 at 0.0054, that puts the middle Bollinger Band on deck. As long as middle Bollinger Band support holds, the uptrend should continue. If the middle Bollinger Band support level breaks, it will equal downside risk, and to put this lower Bollinger Band at 0.0027 on deck. So the key for the bulls is to hold this ascending green support line. So once again, you got Fasto at 100. You've got RSI up in the overbought zone. So you know Fasto's overbought, so it's frothy. You know, you want to look for you know, a dip at the open on Monday, and then you've got this nice uptrend on MACD down here. So you can see MACD's trending up, and there's very good volume. What you want to look for on a pullback is this 0.004 level. If the middle Bollinger Band breaks, that was the high here on the 29th. You know, it closed a little bit above that, but that is the key level, 0.0040, if the middle Bollinger Band breaks. And then if that level breaks, the next key support level is this high over here, the high closing candles on the 22nd. That creates support on a pullback. As you can see, it was resistance here, and then it broke, held, and then that's when it took off. So I would look for support down here in this, you know, I think it's like 33 range, and yeah. So this is URBF. Very, very nice move. You know, the last 2 days of the week last week. Congrats to everyone that's following our charts, and be sure to check out our website. We have a free 10-day trial right now. We have our chat where we give real-time information throughout the day. We have daily videos and daily charts and TA along with educational information. Yeah, I hope everybody had a great Halloween, and I look forward to an awesome week next week. Thank you for viewing this chart.